Mix the old with the new, you got me. Are you smoking, are you sipping on codeine? I might be. Pink potion, hocus pocus, yeah. This some nice weed. Body moving in slow motion, I can't wear no tight jeans. Yeah. I got the soul of a god. I got the soul of a...
Yo. What's going on, beautiful people? Y'all rocking with y'all boy Ricky Prince right here on another episode of 109.3 Gramz, the pull up. And we still waiting on some of y'all to pull up, man. Like, even if it ain't you, they got something you want to talk about, but you got a homeboy or homegirl, or maybe you got a family member that want to get something off their chest. This is the place to come and talk about it, you feel me? But we ain't gonna spend too much time on that right there. We want to get right on into it. And today's topic is about becoming someone else. Yeah, and I know when you hear that, the first thing might come to some people's mind is, you know, being anything other than who you really are. But that's not the case. In this case, I'm speaking of growth, expansion, completion, fullness, wholeness, purpose, destiny, you know, things of that nature. Anything that deals with true purpose and living from the heart versus the mind or ego. And you know, that ain't no easy thing. That takes a lot of discipline, just like quitting cigarettes, trying to stop cursing, trying to stop hanging around certain people, going around certain places. Like, you got to really condition yourself, discipline yourself, and unplug yourself from a systematic program that you have allowed yourself to become attached to. Because without growth, you cannot see nor become what you was really destined to be and what you was really put here on this earth to perform, to display, to demonstrate, and lead by example in you doing and being just that in perfection. I mean, it takes time. That's why we go through the trial and error and trial and tribulation period. It has to be done. We have to be able to contemplate and reflect back and see where we fumbled, where we made bad decisions, what caused us to do this and that, what was our true intent. Like, when we learn from stuff like that, we yearn for something much better, for something more purposeful, you know what I mean? So becoming someone else has to take place, because there's no way the universe is going to give you something new if you keep doing repetitive subconscious things. You feel what I'm saying? You have to tap into your true essence, your energy. I'm not talking energy, even though it's the same, but I'm talking your inner God, your inner peace, the inner you, the soul that corresponds and is one with the spirit that is in all things, that run through all things, that we all demonstrate, display, and express through flesh or molecule. We have to become one with the mind and the body as we express from our soul as the being that we are, our true DNA. We have to tap into the things that mean the most to us, that we feel in our heart and in our true being, versus versus the things that we are influenced by when it comes to other people, other events, other establishments, other companies, trends, things of that nature. Like, no. We're talking about your greater version. Like, you can't keep doing the same thing expecting different results. We all know that's called insanity. Like, to attract a new lifestyle, to attract new people and new things into your life, you have to become the new thing that is aligned with those things that you want to make present, the gift in your life at that moment, because it's already yours. That's why we always teach people that stop saying you want, stop saying you need. You don't need anything because it's already a given. And you don't want anything, you just haven't learned how to attract it to you. It's already a given. Like, the universal catalog is big, man. You go, who do I want to be today? How do I want to, like, you can really become whatever you want to become. I'm not even going to say who, because it's a lot of people who share similar personalities, similar characteristics and all that, but they are not the same. Their intent are not the same. Their destiny, their purpose, their mission is not the same. But they may be cut from the same cloth. So you can look at that catalog and see. But you have to do everything, learn everything, research everything, and walk into the existence of everything that corresponds with that person or that being that you want to sign up to be, to have the lifestyle that is in harmony with that being. You can't keep doing crazy stuff wanting this nice life or vice versa. Like, you can't keep getting over on people but expecting people to treat you kind and do right by you. No, karma is real, man. Deceit and manipulation is real, but also growth and oneness is real. And when you become your greater version, and when you live from soul's purpose, you come to realize that love is all there is. You also come to realize no matter what color you are, no matter what part of the world you live in, no matter what language you speak, we are all one. Always have been, always will be. Like, I'm talking about real spirituality, man. Being a spiritual gangster. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, when you realize that everything is one and everything is about oneness and everything is about love and acceptance and peace, and everything that everyone is demonstrating for the most part is a misconception. And we ain't gonna be able to reach everybody. You know, Jesus, Buddha, Horus, whoever you want to bring up, that was the one during this time, they couldn't reach everybody. They planted seeds, and those seeds grew, and more of their kind came after them to keep delivering the same message, so we can at least have some kind of leaders on this earth to keep this thing in perfect motion, balance, and harmony for the most part. But you got to do your part. You got to give your contribution, and you got to do it with good deed, with good intent. You know what I'm saying? Like, do that from the heart, not from the mind, not for money, not for attention. Like, be a service to other people, because you know that we are all brothers and sisters. You know that we are always evolving, and we want to evolve for the better, for the good, not the worse. We don't want to go backwards. We don't want to keep repeating the same ride. You know what I'm saying? We want to, it's like a video game. We want to accomplish and conquer these different stages, these different levels, these different scenes, and then we want to go to the next level. Like, don't get left behind, and don't get distracted, and don't become influenced by those who don't want to see you grow and those who don't understand your growth. People gonna always say you acting different or acting funny or you done changed, when you are changing to attract things that are different from what you are used to. You have to change. A person would be a fool to expect for you to stay the same and think you finna have a whole nother life. Now, what you can do and must do and should do is always remain pure at heart. Always. Always be you at the core. But you got to understand how to play this game of life, one way or the other. I don't care if we talking in the streets or if we talking corporate. It's all the same. But you got to become someone else to align up, to be aligned with your higher self. Period. That's the way the universe works. That's what the universe responds to. And it's what it expects of you. So you can expect all the good that it has to give you. Because the universe don't understand no. The only word that it knows is yes. Even if you telling yourself no, when it say yes, it's agreeing with you. When you hope, ask, and expect something that's working for you or that's gonna work for you, the universe says yes, because it knows that it got it for you. And if you believe you can have it, then it's yours. So do what you got to do to become the better and greater you. I'm with you. Pure talk.